Browns fans, how we feeling? Let me know your verdict in the comments section below. Shedeur Sanders' first start. Do you stay with Shedeur Sanders? Do you go back to Dillon Gabriel? What do you think? Shedeur Sanders wins his first career NFL start against the Oakland Raiders, 11 for 20, over 209 yards, 55 completion percentage, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 1 sack. I will give Shedeur credit on these few things. Only taking 1 sack. Point of emphasis going into this week, I'm sure, get rid of the football. Don't take unnecessary sacks. If you don't have a man open, do a check down. Don't try to be a hero. Shedeur Sanders, mission accomplished. Only 1 interception. Don't turn the ball over. The turnover, bad interception. But Shedeur Sanders, I will give him a play. He had a rollout, escaping pressure to the right-hand side. Isaiah Bond going deep. Shedeur Sanders drops a beautiful deep ball to Isaiah Bond. I believe they finished up on the 2-yard line. Quinshon Judkins runs the ball in. Judkins, a hell of a running back. But Myles Garrett on the defensive end, he is putting together a hell of a season this afternoon, adding to his sack total. 3 sacks for Myles Garrett, 4 tackles for a loss. Myles Garrett is wreaking havoc out there. He is a man amongst boys. Jason Whitlock, one of Shedeur Sanders' biggest critics, Deion Sanders' biggest critics, he gave his thought on this Oakland Raiders Shedeur Sanders team game. Let's hear what Whitlock had to say.
And so we're about to be inundated with brown nosing tomorrow. And I'm spelling nosing, Knowsing. And everybody's going to be brown nosing Shedeur Sanders and Deion Sanders tonight and telling them how great he looked and how he's the first rookie quarterback to win his first start for the Cleveland Browns. And this is amazing. No one thought it could happen. I'm not going to do that kind of brown nosing. Raiders, absolute trash. The Raiders look like they were out there point shaving, tanking, throwing the game. How in the hell do you watch Shedeur Sanders last week struggle against blitzes and pressure, and you never blitz or pressure the guy? How? The Raiders were throwing this game. Throwing it.
Damn.
They never pressured this kid. And then on offense, Geno Smith, and that's Shedeur Sanders' ceiling. He could be the next Geno Smith. Geno Smith looked like what I thought Shedeur would look like. Geno Smith got sacked 10 times last night. But let me get to my real point. And this is the take no one else will give you. And this is why you tuned in, and this is why Flying Aces is helping me get through this show, because I'm not going to be classy here. I'm going to tell you the truth. Here's my problem with all the brown nosing. There's a great player out there in Cleveland by the name of Myles Garrett that just put on another show today. And I think he's got 19 sacks already this season.
18 sacks.
With like 5 or 6 games to go. That's the real story from that game last night, or just an hour ago or 30 minutes ago, is Myles Garrett. But because everybody is so committed to brown-nosing Deion Sanders and trolling people that think the truth about Shedeur Sanders, that no one is really going to be talking about Myles Garrett is putting himself in play to be the greatest defensive player we've ever seen in the National Football League. He's putting himself in play for that conversation. The man had 3 sacks last night or an hour ago.
Throw it as hard as you want. Go on. Watching it zip.
Just carry this crap team to a victory over one of the worst teams I've ever seen in the Raiders. The man's going to destroy the sack record. But no one's really going to want to focus in and talk about that we're seeing unprecedented greatness, one of the greatest defensive players of all time. What are the Browns now? What's their record? 3-8? Yeah. 3-8. Are we 3-8? Are we 100%? 11 games in, and this man's got 18, 19 sacks.
Yeah, 3-8.
He's putting himself in the conversation with Lawrence Taylor, with Reggie White, with Dick Butkus and Ray Lewis. This is unprecedented. This man should probably be in the MVP conversation, but we're going to spend all week and all day tomorrow talking about Shedeur Sanders, who lucked into a few good plays. Let me keep it real. Who had a few good plays. I don't want to call him lucky.
Here are a couple good plays.
The bomb that he hit early in the game.
That was nice.
Hat tip to Shedeur. But no one should be walking away from that game thinking like, man, Shedeur Sanders just proved to everybody he's a franchise quarterback. No.
Damn.
He ate off the table that Myles Garrett prepared. Myles Garrett just prepared a great Thanksgiving Day gift meal for the Browns, and they got a victory over a trash Raiders team because Myles Garrett is in the conversation for one of the greatest NFL defensive players we've ever seen.
Jason Whitlock going off. Crushing the Raiders. The Raiders threw the game. The Raiders were point shaving. All the media, and you know this is coming. The media, they're all going to talk about Shedeur. They're not going to talk about Myles Garrett. So he is spot on that aspect. It's almost like everybody talking about the Eagles' offense instead of talking about their defense. Defense, they got gashed up by the Dallas Cowboys. What do you want me to say, man? I already went on a tangent about that. What do you guys think about what Jason Whitlock had to say? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comment section below. Please subscribe. I appreciate all the support. See you later. Peace.